In a world of deep and meaningful conversation comes the most unnecessary podcast.
LOL Entertainment. Oh yeah. Here we go again. We be rolling. Shots are flowing. Stacks are golden. Baby, here we go again. On the road again.
LOL Entertainment. Welcome to the fucking show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the most unnecessary podcast on the internet. I am your host, Not Your Average Joe. Episode 29, guys. 29. We've made it this far. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Guys, we have a really big show. A lot going on this evening. A lot to get into. We're super pumped up. And yeah, as always, remember to like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Kick. So get your comments in. As you know, we always love engaging with you viewers, the fans. All right. And you know, we've got a big fan audience. We're reaching all over the place. Okay, guys. Last week we were talking to people in Alberta here on the space. So we're excited. We're pumped up. That being said, we're going to bring up the panel, guys. We're going to bring up the panel. We got a big panel tonight. First and foremost, you know him, you love him, Stacey Case, Pat Cardinal.
What's good, everybody? How we doing tonight, a Sunday night? Thank you so much for being here. I know there's so much on TV that you could be watching right now, but no, you're watching the LOL Entertainment Podcast, episode 29.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We's excited. We's excited. Do you want to bring up our next? Do you want to bring up our next panel member?
Let's do it. You guys know him. You guys love him, and he's always here to entertain. He is the one, the only, Matt Johnson.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have no idea what you're talking about, Pat. There is nothing significant on television today at all. No major events going on at all.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
This is the major event of the evening.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, man. Matt, do you want to bring up our next panel member?
Yep. Great. The host with the most, the one you love, Steve McDonald.
What's going on, guys?
Today,
I just got to put this out there. Matt, you have a really nice Slayer shirt going on there.
oh, thank you. I made it myself.
Wow. Me and Joe are wearing our own brand, and we don't even...
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
You're even matching.
You know,
So-
okay, for the record, every single T-shirt I own is essentially black. So when I reach for a shirt, you know, it's 9 times out of 10
NEP
it's a
also
band
commented
shirt. I don't
on
know
the
what to
shirt,
tell
so
you.
I think Steve just stole that from the NEP.
Yeah. Danny P noticed the
I
shirt.
can't read.
Listen, Danny P, of course, is going to notice the shirt, Matt. That you're pulling NEP's heartstrings right now. That was my brother's favorite band, God rest his soul. But yeah, Slayer, man, Slayer. Hell yeah, buddy. All right, guys. We had a pretty big week. Things coming up there. We're gonna speed run it. We're gonna speed run our week. We had the open mic last night, guys, and I know it's summertime and people are looking to get out to the patio, but we still had a fairly decent turnout. We had comics coming down from Ottawa, some comics from right here in town, some from Montreal. What a good show! What a good show! The comics were on point. It was a hilarious night. My favorite comic of the evening, even though it's a really, really hard choice because all the comics were great. Wardy LePan, guys, out of Ottawa, 74 years young. And, man, one of the greatest comics I've had the pleasure of working with.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
killing it. He is killing it for sure.
Oh, he's so good. He's so good, man. And our feature, Brighton Bags, killer set as always. Cornwall loves him, and he loves Cornwall, which is great. We got a couple other things coming up, guys. We got the Austin Branson show coming up, guys. July 31st at Mo Events, guys. At Mo Events, Austin Branson, a very good comic. Coming up from the stateside, guys. He used to live in the States. He has moved here to Canada. I don't know why. Nobody
I'll move
wanted
the
him.
banners, but check out all those accolades at the bottom of that poster, man. You know this guy is gonna bring the heat when he comes in.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's hosted by all of us here at LOL Entertainment, so you know that it's gonna be a great time. How do I get this thing off the screen now? There we go. There we go.
Awesome, Branson, guys. We're excited. Coming down to headline Cornwall. We're pumped up to have them. We're hosting the show at Mo Events, guys. One of the greatest event venues here in town. If you're not already following them, get the hell on it. We love working with Mo Events, and we do often. So follow them, and you can always find out what we're doing and what they got going on as well. Moving on. Don't forget about the bike
P's
raffle.
just commenting away. Nanny P, we love seeing your comments. Everybody else, do like Nanny P and comment, like, share, and do all that fun stuff. Sorry,
Don't
John.
forget about the bike raffle, guys. The bike raffle, okay? Steve, tell us about the bike raffle. Use your salesman personality and sell us some squares, baby.
Well, this bike could be brand new to you. It's a 2019 Suzuki Boulevard. Was graciously donated by Bowtie Ken Auto Sales. We have a bunch of numbers still available. However, a bunch of numbers are gone. So you're going to have to reach out. It's $50 a square. There's only 200 squares. So let's get this going. All the proceeds here are going to Champs Eastside Boxing Club. So the sooner we can get this done for them, the sooner we can get them their money. On a side note, though, I have to say this. I had a very cinematic version of what happened last night. Okay, so you had the open mic at the Central Kitchens, right? And I called and I told you that I would.
The end of the night.
So I called you. I was stateside, and I ended up getting back to town around 9 o'clock. I pull in. It's just like, you know, when your kid had a recital and you're running late around the whole city, and then you open up that door and the lights are off and the guy's like sweeping the floor because the show is over. Yeah, well, that's exactly all. I walked in there and it was just Dennis Brunet in there still, and he was setting up for her show. So I missed it entirely. That was my story.
Brunet had a good set last night. Brunet had a good set last night. You could tell he's been working. He's been working a bit. So good for Brunet, man, last night.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Bike raffle. Guys, you want to keep up to date with everything else we got going on, hit up the website, www.lolentertainment.ca. You see it scrolling across the screen as I speak. Hit it up. There's lots to see on there, guys. Lots to see, and you can keep up to date with everything we've got going on. All right? All right. It is time. Guys, we have a very, very special guest tonight. Matt, I'm going to allow you to introduce our special guest this evening.
Some of you may know him by his newer internet handle and producing a documentary show that's coming out very soon, premiering this week actually. Or you may know him by his actual name, the one and only Stacey Case.
Hey, dudes.
What's going on?
Hey, Stacey, welcome to the show, my friend.
How are you?
There we go.
Not bad, man. Not bad. How are you? Stacey Case, a.k.a. Pizza Freak, man. How's it going?
Man. Good, thanks. So you guys
awesome.
You guys want to know about me and pizza, right?
Yes, dude.
Man, you and pizza, you and being a freak. We want to know it all.
I told you one of the reasons why I moved here from Hamilton. Another reason was my wife at the time, her parents lived in Pointe-Claire, Quebec. And her dad had passed away. So I was like, well, why don't we move to Cornwall and you can look after your mom and be closer to her. So we came here because we'd already been here before to go to Value Villages, the Morrisburg Flea. We liked Cornwall. And years before I had gone to Windsor, Ontario to try Windsor pizza in 2021, I think. And then 2022, I had Cornwall pizza for the first time. Then I had Olympic pizza when I moved here, and it was game over. I never had anything like this before. Olympic was the pizza joint that got me wanting to make a documentary, because when I moved here, they were talking about selling it. It was in the food group. I'd been in the food groups for a year before I moved here. Okay. I knew I was like, I'd be that guy going, I'm moving to Cornwall What are the good pizzerias?
That's
I was that guy.
crazy that it was Olympia Pizza that was the like
Olympic. Yeah, Olympic was
They
my
had great
the Olympic
pizza.
story.
Olympic was my
They
trail.
did. They
Yeah,
had great food overall. I still miss those fucking specials of the day.
yeah. So they
Matt,
like,
what were you gonna say?
I ordered. I got a delivery. Then I looked at it. I'm like, what is this? The next time I went for a pickup, I wanted to see who was making the pizza. I'm like, this really old man. He's got the white kerchief on his head, tied with the four corners, like the old Greek guys do. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. This is a story here. And then they got cancer, and it closed, and I wanted to document it all. All of this stuff started when I first moved here.
Wow, man.
And so,
Matt,
like,
go ahead.
I grew up here, and I lived in Vancouver for about 5-6 years in my early 20s, and struggled to find a decent pizza place out there because I grew up in Cornwall, and I grew up on Louis and Riverside and North End, and then I'm out in BC, and everything's just these kind of cardboard artisanal pizzas and everything, and all the toppings loose on top, and I could never find, for 5 years living in a city that has food galore and is renowned for having diversity in food, not one good pizza place, in my opinion. There's tolerable pizza, but I couldn't find one. And then when I moved back to Cornwall, it was nice to get a good slice of pie again.
Like I'll have people talk to me from Montreal saying, "Oh, Cornwall pizza is just Montreal pizza." I'm like, no, it's not.
No.
In Montreal, you can go and get. In Montreal, you can have all different kinds of pizza. In Cornwall, you can't. You can have Cornwall pizza or chains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. No, man, Cornwall is definitely like established their own thing. We got a few questions here from the fans. So Papa D, first question for the pizza man: how old were you the first time you realized that you couldn't put that many hot peppers on a pizza?
Huh. Wow. I haven't found that out actually. I haven't found that out actually because it's go time. I like hot peppers.
And Nanny P says she's a frequent viewer, probably our best viewer that we have alongside with Papa D. She says you have to try the Riverside Restaurant pizza in Norland, which is
wow,
a coincidence.
Is that an SDG? Is Norland an SDG?
No, it's
it's in Kawartha Lakes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you see how your documentary goes here in Cornwall. You might have to expand it province-wise.
See, guys, like I already told you I'm bipolar, right? So I have focused, intense. So I've made a map of every pizzeria in SDG. The next one, I'm doing one from Barrie to Timmins.
Oh, wow.
I want to create these pizza maps and support mom and pop pizzerias.
That's amazing. Yeah, made like an app that you can just go into. Bro, we could have used that when we were in Norland, actually. We were staying there. Went to Toronto recently for a competition, and it was like midnight.
We were looking for good pizza
and we were looking for good pizza joint, and unfortunately, where they were, there was not very many options, if not any option. So, I mean, an app like that would be, crucial in those moments. I'm just saying.
It's so true, guys. It's like, but I'm only one person, right? Like I'm looking at you five dopes, and I'm jealous that you guys all got each other to deal with because I don't have anybody. It's just me.
You'd like to think that. You'd like to think that.
Listen, I will say it is phenomenal having such a great team here at LOL Entertainment. We all kind of take a certain role. And we own it, and that's how everything comes together. So yeah, I can understand being one man how it's really hard because you got everything to deal with yourself, right? And
but you're on the right track. You're on the right track because this exposure that you're doing and the momentum that you're building behind a fan base, people are going to reach out to you from the four corners to maybe help you along with this.
And that's what's actually happening, because at the end of the day, you can. It's not the kind of thing that you can go to the city and ask for support because the city's a corporation and I'm supporting mom and pops.
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to be like. There's ways that they can help me, but they can't. It has to come from people, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, Nanny B says you got to start coming to all the shows.
Yeah. We're a big advocate of the community too, man. You'll come to find out that we definitely love helping the community out. So so yeah, if there's ever anything that we can do to kind of help your project, man, feel free to reach out. I do have some questions for you though as well.
Please,
We're gonna kind of get into the Q&A portion of this interview. So the first obvious question, man, and no other better person to ask than the pizza freak himself. Does pineapple go on pizza?
Fuck. Okay.
I like it. I like it. A
me-
real life moment.
For me, I would never order pineapple on a pizza.
Okay.
So I wouldn't order it. But
All right. Good. I like that answer.
if I'm with somebody and that's what they want, I'll put up a bit of a fight, but I would eat it.
You know, I've had it. It's not horrible, but yeah, like it's not something that I would.
I'd be like that toddler there, and I just pick it off and I put it on the plate there.
See,
Like,
You can't do that though. With if pineapple touches the pizza, like you can take it off and eat it, and you still taste that pineapple. Unfortunately, and
Yeah,
it's
the juices,
one of those
eh?
things where like I like pineapple, I love pizza. I'd actually even say I love pineapple, but the two together, no, it's a no bueno for me. If you put pineapple on it, I'm not even picking it off. I'll pass.
and see, I think it's actually not so much the issue of pineapple not belonging on pizza. I think it's that Hawaiian pizza is never done correctly, and the pineapple that's put on the pizza is straight out of a can, soggy chunks of pineapple that extra moisture doesn't allow the cheese around it to cook. Now, if you put the pineapple on top, if you actually, strain it out, dry it off, and maybe let it caramelize a little bit so it's not as soggy and it has a bit more texture to it, you can do it. There's a right way to do it, but nobody ever really does it the right way. They just slap it right out of the can, right on that pizza, and it ruins it.
I gotta point out
Listen
this
to
comment
Matt.
from
I
Lady
love
B
that.
because Joe is not gonna be able to see this, but that's why your wives don't swallow. First of all, who the fuck told you?
Because we don't eat pineapple. Wow.
You obviously don't know my wife that well.
All right. Next question. Of all, so you said that you were kind of messaging, around the Cornwall groups, like what's the best pizzerias? Out of all the pizzerias in town, what was the number one recommended? And what would you say out of all the recommended were you most disappointed with?
Most recommended Riverside North End.
Okay.
Always. It's a constant neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
I think that North End's ahead right now in popularity.
I prefer North End.
But Riverside is still up there, with that have just been going there for 25 years and they refuse to change.
Right. But the benefit of them too is the poutine that they give with it. Cornwall's so cheap, they like that added feature. You get the poutine with the pizza.
And that's why I respect North End so much. Is like, guys, when I was first, so I released a record about Cornwall pizza. I don't know if you know, but it's a 7-inch record with Bloodshot Bill from Montreal singing a song about Cornwall pizza on one side, and then Stagger Lee from
I remember seeing that
from Cornwall singing a song about Cornwall pizza on the other side. And that record, that started all this stuff too. It's been a whole trail of mayhem and destruction. Like we went and toured the record, and I brought a pizza oven and Cornwall pizza on tour. Like I'm in this. I'm in this, man.
That's amazing.
I didn't want to be rude to our guest, Steve, so I do apologize, but you're the face is the one that's getting covered with the poll. But we got it in the polls, folks. What is your preferred Cornwall pizza? If you see an option that is not on there that you want put in, drop it in the comments, and I'll add it in there.
I'm asked all the time. I'm asked all the time what my favorite pizza is. Hey, pizza freak, what's your favorite pizza from Cornwall? And I have it all the time, and I know them all pretty well. That my answer changes every week because it's like some weeks I want a mayonnaise pepperoni because it's so incredibly thick. Sometimes I want the sauce at the Shack. Sometimes I want the cheese at Cornwall barbecue. Sometimes I want the pepperoni at North End. So there is no number one for me. It changes all the time. I don't know.
That's a good answer. I like that.
What do you guys do? Do you guys stick with one?
No, I do tend to switch it up quite often.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, though, I do gotta say, was Manny's Mexican pizza, but with hamburg in it as well. So
nice.
Mine is a not so commonplace, but Philo's. They actually make a really good pizza.
Dude, I love Philo's. Philo's is the perfect place for me, for somebody visiting from out of town that see me talking trash about Cornwall pizza online. They're passing through town and like they want Cornwall pizza. I'll take them to Philo's because number one, they have Pabst Blue Ribbon served in mugs, and they have the nice big booths. And their pizza isn't super thick, so it's a good introduction to Cornwall pizza. It's not the super thickest, but it's a good introduction.
It's funny that you mentioned Cornwall barbecue because I actually just had a plain cheese pizza from Cornwall barbecue last night. I don't think I've had their pizza in a long time, and just a plain cheese pizza was delicious, absolutely delicious.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a pizza there that literally, I don't just sit there. I don't go home and like, la, 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 I'm going to write a review. I sit there and I think about that pizza, man. And I think about it. I'll smoke a doob and I'll think about the pizza. I'll sleep on it. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to review that pizza.
Reminisce.
Yeah,
reminisce the experience. Yeah.
Tied into a family story or something, like what it makes me think of. And
those are the best. Those are the best food critics or food reviewers, man. The guys that really put it in there. It's not about the food. It's about the emotion. You know, when you were eating the food. You know,
for some reason, I'm able to write like that for some reason, and I wrote a review and it went viral locally, and then I went into Cornwall Barbecue maybe a month later, and the owner was there, and he called out the cook to talk to me, saying how thankful they were for that review. They had never had an influx of people coming in for that particular. It's the chicken pizza. They put their barbecue chicken on the pizza.
Oh,
it's their special number one. And it is insane. It is so good. I was like, oh, so how could I not give it a glorious review? Because it combines the best of Cornwall pizza with roast chicken.
You just reminded me of an amazing pizza that I once had from Louis. And I'm gonna ask if you've had this one. It's called the Putinza. It's where
I haven't. I haven't had that one yet.
Oh, if you don't, you should try that and give it a review. But basically, regular pizza dough, but instead of any pizza toppings, they just drop a poutine right on top, and then they put like the cheese, the like pizza layer of cheese on top. Great pizza. 1 or 2 slices, man, you are done.
Yeah.
That was my next question. So I grew up in a household addicted to Louis Pizza, but I haven't heard you mention Louis once. Now, I know they've gone through a lot of ownership changes, and there's been some things out there maybe on the community pages about the cleanliness of the restaurant. But I'm curious your thoughts on Louis, man.
Okay, and I've already talked about it. When people ask me, hey, Pizza Freak, what's your number one pizza, or who, and I'll say, well, it changes week to week, and it changes week to week. And then you know what I literally say, guys? I can always count. I know I can always count on Louis, though. I will always call Louis.
Yeah.
We grew up on Louis.
I'll call Louis anytime. I love their bacon, whatever they're doing, and I got introduced to their Widowmaker sub that apparently they do with pizza.
Have you done the Pizzaghetti?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Worth every penny. Every penny.
That was actually when somebody found out that I was thinking about moving to Cornwall when I was living in Hamilton. They said, "Oh, you got to try Pizzaghetti." So my first time visiting here, you know where the Monte Carlo Motel is?
Yep.
That was where we stayed. I had just quit smoking. Man, the rooms had like 50 years of cigarette smoke. It was brutal.
That place has not changed over the years,
No.
unfortunately.
But it's one of the few hotels you actually get a full kitchenette with it.
Yeah, so that we were staying at the Riverside, at Monte Carlo, and it's just down the road from Riverside. So that's where I had my first Pizzaghetti, but nobody had told me about Cornwall pizza. I only knew about Pizzaghetti, and I'm like, well, this is in Montreal. I've seen this in Montreal. This isn't a Cornwall thing. And it wasn't until like another year and a half later when I started joining the food groups that I found out about Cornwall pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do have personally one more question. I'm sure the boys have a couple questions for you. But so you said you came from around the Windsor area to begin with. I've noticed there's a little bit of a feud going on now and a little bit of almost like a meme war with like some Windsor pizza fanatics. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? We love the drama.
I've met the me in Windsor.
Okay.
So we're talking, and that's all I can really say.
Okay.
So he reached out to me, and I'm like, "Oh, this is great! Oh my god,
cool.
Good."
I feel like we're gonna witness like the Battle of Ontario that we just experienced.
Battle of the 401, man.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Cornwall comes out swinging, so Windsor, be careful.
It's gonna be done by the people. Like I want Emard Brothers Lumber to sponsor this.
We
can definitely help you out there.
Not the city of Cornwall. This is
Hey, we can help you out too, man. Hit us up. Let us know. That's cool, dude. So you've got some things on the go. You're working on a couple things, man. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. And you've got your show premiering this week?
No, it's next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yeah, I'm doing
the 25th, I believe. Correct?
Yeah, that's right. Thursday, June 25th. It's I'm showing the first 2 episodes of Cheese on Top. It's a TV show about it's a punk rock TV show about Cornwall pizza. Through connections I have in the city, Shauna Baggs from Cornwall Tourism. I guess a producer from Bell was in town talking to her. She asked he asked her if anybody was doing anything interesting in town, and she said, "Oh, I got a guy. It's all about Cornwall pizza." And the guy's like, "What?" So he went back to Toronto and contacted me, and we hit it off. And then I joined a program called Become a Creator. It's for first-time producers, which I am. Like I've directed a feature film, location cameraman on stuff. I've directed a bunch of shorts, but I haven't produced anything before. So I actually qualified for this program. And I went in with the title of the show, Cheese on Top. And what I wanted to do was make a documentary about Cornwall pizza. But that's not what the program is. So what the program is, whoever's making the show, it needs to be in it. So now I have to be the star. I wasn't expecting it. And then it started getting rushed because there's a budget, and I only had for what they wanted to do. I only had 2 episodes written. So then they partnered me with a co-writer, and then we wrote another 2, but they're kind of his, they're not mine.
Yeah.
And then we shot, and it's been so fast, and it's been a whirlwind, guys. All I know is I've watched it a bunch of times. So I had to type out all the credits.
Okay.
Nobody told me the things I had to do, right, as the producer.
That must have been quite a challenge, eh? Rewatching it all, I gotta make sure I get Billy in the back there. Can't forget about Frank.
All the Greek names. Checking everything. Man. Calling all the restaurants and.
Did you know everybody too? Did you have to make some phone calls and be like, "Hey, can you rewatch the 4th clip you sent me and tell me who that Greek guy is over there in the back?"
Yeah, gonna get the proper spelling. Yeah,
it was like that.
That's amazing. That's
and
amazing.
then finding this one guy, this one driver that had quit, and they didn't know his name because they were paying him cash. And he's on. He's in the doc. He's in the show. So it's a TV show that has skits, but also interviews with people. I play a bunch of different characters. It's like it's been compared to like Joe Strummer meets Julia Child, Anthony Bourdain meets Jackass.
Interesting.
I'm excited.
Well, I mean,
I'm excited.
At the end of the day, if you guys need to do more episodes, you got 4 crazy guys right here. And I mean, the things I do to pizza, I don't know if I want to continue. So definitely hit us up if you want if you need more clips.
That's a visual I didn't want when you said that.
American Pie.
You're welcome. This will be called Cornwall Pie.
Oh man.
But there's a lot of shit that went on and a lot of great stuff. And the people at Cornwall helped me like crazy. Like
that's good.
Lola's closed for me, so I could shoot for a day in Lola's.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
Sharon,
We've got a very tight-knit community here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody helped me. Like Schnitzel's opened on a day off, so we had a location. Simon at Old Time Tattoo. Our segment there, first episode is shot in this tattoo shop. We all get Cornwall pizza tattoos.
I think I did see
so
something
cool.
about that. I think like
that's
Simon shared some pictures of the day you recorded. Yeah.
And then Bloodshot Bill, he's in Bloodshot Bill from Montreal. I hired him to write an original 1-minute pizza song for each episode. And then he came here for a day and we shot 4 videos, one different clothing for each one and stuff. And am I able to show you video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you able to pull it up? Are you allowed to see? Are you able to screen share?
So you should have an option.
I just got sent the Bloodshot Bill video for Pizza Tattoo, and I'm allowed to share it.
Let's see.
There should be a share option.
Present.
And then you present what you want to share, and then Pat should be able to bring it up.
I'm not ready. I haven't downloaded it yet. That's too bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, stay tuned and check out, like, follow Stacey Case. I believe you have a personal page and a Pizza Freak page as well, right?
Yeah, follow the Pizza Freak page for sure.
So the Pizza Freak page.
Updating it a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff happening.
Right on. Well, that's awesome, man. Like, that is insane. I can't believe Cornwall Pizza has actually come this long and this far into society, but that's insane to see, and I'm pumped to see it get put on the map.
You guys don't
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you guys don't know what I've done. Ever heard of nakednews.com?
I've heard of it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I shot the first 500 episodes.
No way, dude.
My picture's in the May 2000 issue of Playboy.
That's awesome.
Dude. Where's the clap, dude? Where's the clap?
And then so that's the first viral in 2007. #1 downloaded story on Yahoo. I created a fight sport for professional pillow fighting, women fighters only.
Oh my God, dude.
The pillow.
Oh, we gotta talk more.
Yeah, we gotta definitely get you back up here.
That got me in the National Enquirer. That got me on CNN. Like I'm a master promoter, right?
Oh my God.
Dude. We gotta link up. Stacey.
It's like,
hell yeah. Dude, that's awesome, Stacey.
Am I wrong? Like, am I fucking stupid?
Nope.
I'm not wrong. It deserves
No,
it.
you're not.
No, absolutely. Like I said, it's
Cornwall Pizza deserves this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it get put on the map as something big. And no, man, I did I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot going on this week, so I did a little bit of research on you. I know you have roughly about the 5,000 followers on your personal page, about the almost 1,500 to 2,000 on your Pizza Freak page. But I didn't realize the extent of other stuff that you did. So
Yeah.
that's
And then
impressive.
I just don't talk about it.
That's a pretty good accolade sheet, though.
Yeah.
I thought I'd share it with you guys because I'd like you to get to know me a little better.
Absolutely, man. And we definitely are serious when we offer our help, and we definitely want to team up and work together some more moving forward. So,
and when you're talking about producing different things, we had mentioned it in the green room before the show, but you had helped bring to town one of my personal favorite bands of all time, Death by Stereo.
Yeah.
And the first time I ever get to see a band like that is in my hometown, and you had brought that band here, so you know.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Big things coming, guys, from Stacey Case, the Pizza Freak. Stay tuned. Stacey, we're gonna move right along into the rest of the show. You're welcome to stay along, or if you got a skedaddle, I don't know if you've got a pizza in the oven, but you are welcome to stay while we finish the show. But we do appreciate having you, man.
I have 6 barbecued pork chops I got to eat.
Awesome, dude. Well, listen, man. Then we won't keep you from your pork chops, but we want to thank you big time for being on the show, taking your time out to kind of let other people get to know a little bit about you and what you got going on as well, man.
Thanks. I want to invite you guys to my show at the Dev Center on Thursday, June 25th. It's the premiere of Cheese on Top.
Awesome. I'd definitely love to go check that out.
We're showing the first 2 episodes. And there's going to be free Cornwall pizza, $10 to get in, free Cornwall pizza, and a panel discussion with the cast and crew.
Sweet. Oh, that's amazing, dude. That's amazing. We will be there.
We will be there.
Thanks, guys. It was really fun.
Man. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to give them a follow, everybody.
Who's a wrestling fan?
I actually am.
Used to be.
So I know that there was a diamond cutter. Was that?
Yeah.
But I think mine's going to be that.
Yeah, love it, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, Stacey Case, the Pizza Freak.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Take care. Take care. Thank you so much.
What an awesome guy.
What a great guy.
Oh my God, what a great guy. Like, unbelievable what that guy was able to do for the Cornwall pizza. Like,
100%.
So,
we got guys, give him a like, give him a follow, go check him out. Keep an eye on this guy because he's clearly doing big things. He's clearly doing big things. We're gonna get right into it. Stacey, what's up? What's up?
Rawr, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I didn't want to look stupid. I didn't want to look stupid, but can you explain that to me? I need an explanation. I have no idea what
you're doing. It's a pizza slice. It's a pizza slice, bro.
So the diamond cutter was his thing. It was his like signature. Before he did his signature move, he would do the diamond cutter, go up. So like his would probably be the shorter version that looks like a pizza. You know what I mean? Like, that is genius.
Yeah, you use the thumbs as the crust.
I just completely messed up my camera there. I got excited there.
All right, guys, we're gonna move right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, the first segment of the evening. It is none other than Capital Carnage with Don Kedick.
It's time for Capital Carnage with your political punchliner, Don Kedick.
Good evening, and welcome back to Capital Carnage, where we sift through and expose all the geopolitical bullshit so you don't have to. I am your host, Don Kedick, and tonight, we figured we'd settle things down a little bit. As you know, Don Kedick is trying to become a politician, and I'm putting my name in the hat for the 2028 presidential election. Ladies and gentlemen, what better way to let you know what kind of politician I would be than with a song? Well, I woke up with a whiskey head and a wild ambition.
Thought I'd run for Congress, start a real politician mission. But I ain't shaking hands with them Epstein Island freaks. No private jet flights where the underage girls weep. I ain't kissing APAC rings for them foreign lobby chicks. Won't sell my soul to the donors writing all my texts. I just want to drain the swamp with the people on the top, without the whole damn internet screaming that I'm something that I'm not. Cause I just want to be a politician, a real one, not these clowns. Not the bought-off blackmailed puppets always going down. No pedo parties, no donor strings attached to my name. No foreign lobbies pulling me like a marionette game.
Fuck yeah.
Cut the head off the snake. Vote for the mongoose. Vote Don Keating in 2028 for the Nationalist Libertarian Socialist Party, because that's the way Don Keating gives her to you.
That's right. A vote for Don Keating is a vote for no more tiny hats in government. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here once a week. And ladies and gentlemen, if you liked the song, I can't wait to give you the good news. Be prepared this fall. It's the drop of my debut album, The Government is Bugging My Produce, featuring artists such as Mad Hatter Matt, Pepe Le Puff Puff Pat, and Sly Guy Stephen McFly, coming this fall. Everybody's going to want to get their hands on Don Keating's produce. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week when we drop a major story and we go over the Carmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf case. And trust me when I say, it's gonna be a banger! You don't want to miss it. And that's the way Don Key gives it to you, folks. Hard, raw, and uncovered. And remember, not all snakes slither. Some shake hands. This has been Capital Carnage. I am your host and future president, Don Keating. Good evening.
I just want to be a politician, a real one, not these clowns.
Great.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know Don Keating could sing.
Yeah.
Yo, he's a
Bro.
He's a country star.
Man, Don
But,
sent me a music video today, and you should see it, man. It's a wonderful love story.
Got the Billy Ray kind of haircut thing going on too.
Did Don Keating get arrested? Because it kind of looked like he was in a prison jumpsuit.
It was all for entertainment purposes.
He had a red suit, a red dresser. I like that. That was different. He must have borrowed that from Stephen McDonald's closet.
Yeah, dude. Matt has one too.
I do.
He does, yeah. Hell yeah.
Matt in the red suit, that's still one of my favorite pictures to use when making posters.
Oh, dude, yes. The Valentine's Day. That was your Valentine's Day headshot?
I think so, yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, that was great, dude. That was great. Hell yeah. Well, we're going to keep moving right along, guys, because we had a guest.
What a great
That was a
song.
great song. Stay tuned for his album, apparently, which comes out in the fall, which is The Government is Bugging My Produce, apparently is the title of the album.
What was the name of the characters again?
I'm excited to hear the features. Yeah, featuring such artists as Mad Hatter Matt, Pepe Le Puff Puff Pat, and Stephen McFly something. I can't remember the last one, but yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to hear the album. It drops in the fall. Fuck yeah. Moving right along, guys. It is one of my favorite segments of the evening. I am so stoked about this one. We were talking about it in the green room, and I didn't get much information. So I'm super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the matter-of-fact moment with none other than Matt Johnson.
It's the matter-of-fact moment with LOL's own Matt Johnson.
It is a matter of fact that Baltimore hardcore band End It can fuck off. Yeah, I'm doing something a little different this week, and this is going to be a little bit of a rant and a rave more than a actual presentation of some sort of nature fact or something disturbing that I learned. But this is a disturbing news story that I heard. The other week in Toronto, there was a hardcore show going on, and there was a gentleman who paid to go see this band live. And he decided, I want to wear a banana costume. Why? Because fuck it. What's wrong with wearing a banana costume to a concert? I have been a concert goer for a long time, since I was about 13 years old. I've been to many, many, many concerts. I can't even count. The amount of people I've seen in costumes, Spider-Man costume, a Batman costume, different types of fruits and vegetables, Santa Claus, Jesus. People wear costumes at a show. There's nothing wrong with that. They're having fun. They're enjoying themselves. They paid for an experience, and they're creating an experience. And the bands love it. 10 times out of 10, they usually love it. Except for Baltimore hardcore band End It, who can fuck off. They decided that they weren't having this. When this gentleman at their show in Toronto last week was wearing a banana costume, bouncing around in a mosh pit and having fun. And this band decided to single him out. Not because he's having fun and paid to go see them live, but no, because him in a banana suit is kind of bad. You know, the hardcore music is about nonconformity and living life the way you want it. Unless you're dressed in a fucking banana suit, then all hands are off the table. And they even are on video with the guitarist saying, someone kill this guy. And the singer then began to tell people, I'm going to give this set list to whoever rips the costume off of this fucking loser. What kind of grown adult wears a banana costume? No. What kind of grown adult looks at a fan who paid to be at your show and says, assault this person because I don't like him in a banana costume? How fucking fragile is your ego? So it is a matter of fact that Baltimore hardcore band End It can fuck off. Banana costumes for life. Represent. Gentlemen, what do we think?
Bro.
Banana costumes for life, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I am shocked and appalled right now.
Can
That's
you
exactly
imagine?
it.
Can you imagine spending that money and then getting ready to go to the show, all to find out that your costume was just not appealing?
No.
Great.
Everybody
Boom.
knows, yeah. Everybody knows
wrong
you're at
one.
a hardcore show. You're only allowed to wear camo jorts and a band t-shirt and have a buzz cut. That is all.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Converse or the metal boots.
You know, they wear the banana costume because it's proven
That's
to
Disappointed
sex
in the
appeal.
punk rock
That
community.
style
with
of
I feel-
that
music
one.
is all about like, oh, fucking live your life the way you want. Fuck the man, nonconformity. Unless you dress a specific fucking way at our shows. Fuck you.
I have a question, Matt, since I'm sure you looked more into the story because I can feel your passion. I can feel your passion
little
when you're
bit, yeah.
delivering your segment. Did the guy end up getting his costume ripped off?
Oh yeah, he was then literally
Assaulted?
essentially
Was he
trampled by a
assaulted?
bunch of people and essentially assaulted by a group of people.
Okay,
who-
we need this guy to see this episode. You fucking sue those motherfuckers, bud. You sue those motherfuckers. Those guys are gonna be busking on the goddamn street corners when
Now-
you're done with them. What a
Now
piece of shit band.
Here's a little bit of
Who is
instant
this band?
karma. The band is called End It, and they should actually fucking end it.
They
should end
should.
their- but they essentially
up,
ended
fuck.
their careers because they were supposed to do a tour in Europe with another band, and that band just dropped them off their tour because of this incident.
Good.
Good. That's what you get.
Yeah,
That's what
I
you
think we
get.
gotta bring back the Bloodhound Gang for this one.
and absolutely the fucking monkey suits.
Give
in that
them the
video.
fucking bad touch, bud.
And my
Oh,
favorite thing about music and metal music in general in the metal community, especially when it comes to concerts, is the solidarity and the camaraderie amongst people. And the amount of people
Exactly,
that are
dude.
coming out. There have been people who've now showed up to their shows and almost everyone's in a banana costume. There have been bands that have invited this guy to their show, and they're all wearing banana
free.
costumes.
Send them for free.
Bands that have merch with banana costumes on it now. And
that's amazing. Dude, oh man, I cannot believe that, dude. Especially from like another, a co-metalhead and punk rocker with you, Matt. You know what I mean? Like, I love the style, I love the genre. That pisses me right off.
Be one thing if the band would just be like, that guy's in a banana costume, you look stupid, and kind of like roasted him a little bit or poked fun of him a little. You know what? Whatever. He's in a banana costume. He's living his best life. He paid to go to your show. Let him have fun. That's how he wants.
What if he was naked under that banana costume? Because I'm sure concerts get hot, bro. They do.
Exactly.
They do.
But like, it would have been one thing if they're just like, oh, this guy's dressed stupid and made fun of them. But it's another thing to actually literally incite violence on one of your fans who paid to see you live just because you're offended he's in a fucking banana suit. Go fuck
that's
yourselves.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That was a good rant.
What a great segment,
I like the way you took your power and your influence to deliver a great message like that. That was.
I hate to say it, but when I came across this news story the other day, it sparked a passion in me because I'm a passionate concert goer, and I think it's a fun experience for everyone, and you should be able to enjoy yourself. You paid to be at that fucking show.
Absolutely, man.
Fucking right, man.
Banana Man.
All right. Banana Man for life. Fuck yeah, dude. Sue those motherfuckers. Sue those motherfuckers. You were excited. Yeah, drop bananas in the comment, motherfuckers. Drop a banana in the comment right now. Let's get it. Yeah, all right. Moving right along. Moving right along. We're going to get into a very popular segment of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Strap in, grab your tinfoil hats. It is time for the High Conspiracy Guy with none other than Patty Case, Pat Cardinal.
Give it up for your High Conspiracy Guy, Patty Cakes, Pat Cardinal.
And welcome back to the High Conspiracy. I'm the High Guy, Pat Cardinal. This is where we ask the questions that make your family stop inviting you to Thanksgiving. So today, we're going to talk about chemtrails and weather manipulation. You ever looked up at the sky, saw a plane fly by, leaving a trail, and then 5 minutes later, you see another one, and then another, and then suddenly, looks like the sky is playing some kind of game of tic-tac-toe? So the government says that those are contrails. Basically just frozen water vapor. And I mean, maybe they're right. But
I suggest you don't worry about this sort of thing and just enjoy yourself. That goes for you all, too. Yes.
But some conspiracy theorists think that they are spraying the atmosphere with some kind of chemicals that can affect things like weather manipulation, climate engineering, population control, maybe even thinking Nickelback needs another chance. But here's where it gets interesting. You see, weather manipulation or modification is actually real. Governments have been trying to influence rain and weather for decades. So you're telling me that the government can mess with the weather, but if I ask them what they're doing there, I'm the crazy one? Now listen, do I think that some secret fleet of pilots is flying over Cornwall every Tuesday just to spray down some chemicals just to control our weather? Nah, probably not. But do I think that humans have experimented with things in the sky that the public probably just won't fully understand? Yeah, history has definitely proven that that's been effective. Don't believe me? Take a look at this clip from the opening match between Canada and Bosnia. Blah, 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 blah. There's like 3 more. Anyway, clear sky, planes overhead, and giant white lines everywhere. So I'm just saying, if it's going to rain after a game with that much sky activity, I'm not blaming the forecast. I'm blaming the halftime air show that nobody asked for, or that nobody admitted to booking.
My apologies, but we interrupt this podcast to give you breaking news about this year's World Cup. No one gives a fuck.
Well, until next time, folks, I'm the High Conspiracy Guy, Pat Cardinal. Stay curious, and maybe don't stare at the sky while you're driving. And don't forget,
awaken to the High Conspiracy. Question everything you know. Elevate your mind.
Hell yeah. What a great segment. What a great segment.
Yo, what a coincidence. It rained today. Weird.
You know
Weird
that the
coincidence.
government actually convinced an entire nation of people, an entire generation of people, that by quitting smoking and switching to vapes, which is actually just made with the chemicals they use to spray in chemtrails, they can get you to do all the work for them. And now they don't have to pay money in jet fuel to spread chemtrails because your vapes are just spreading all the chemtrails. That's all that is.
Ooh.
So like, okay, people are catching on to the lines in the
Look
sky.
at those
How can we
mad
like
clouds you're making, eh? Yeah.
sick rip, bruh. Huge cloud. That was great high conspiracy. I highly suggest people look into it because there are CIA declassified documents and patents out there talking about weather manipulation. So way to go, Pat. Way to awaken
search, guys. Simple Google
way to
search.
awaken the masses. Stay woke, people. Stay woke with your high conspiracy guy, Pat Cardinal.
Yeah, it was fun.
Man.
It was fun. Like I said, I love doing those videos, man. It helps me practice my editing skills, and at the same point, just trying to.
They're getting good.
Look at Steve just sitting there manipulating the weather.
Yeah.
It's going to be raining in my living room, you know.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just wait.
Makes you
one
really
day,
wonder what happened to your bird, eh?
Dude.
Actually, here could be a good conspiracy for you next week, Pat. Speaking of weather manipulation and rain and all of that, I guess this year is supposed to be some sort of like super El Nino year, which means like the Pacific Ocean water temperatures are supposed to rise by like 3 degrees, which means that like on the Pacific side of the country, it's supposed to be like mad rainfall and fucking hurricanes on that side.
Shit.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll look into it.
My summer prediction, by mid to late August, early September, you're going to see like mass flooding in fucking west coast of the country.
Shit.
That's crazy.
And that's a
You heard it here first, and that's a matter of fact.
That's a matter of fact. With the high conspiracy.
Yeah.
With the high conspiracy.
All right. We're gonna keep on rolling. What do we got on the panel next? Let's take a look here. It looks like the board is lit up, guys. We got a call. We got a call coming in. And I think we all know who it is. We're gonna pick it up. Hopefully it is none other than a poo smear with his motivational moment.
It's time for the motivational moment with none other than Apu Smear.
Oh, hey guys. Apu Smear here today with your motivational speakings of the day. Guys, today's motivational speakings is on the confidence. I'm speaking to all my confident comrades out there right now. That being said, everyone who is not having the confidence, getting the fuck off my page right now, walking away, don't listen to this segment. This segment, not for you, pussy-ass bitch. Alright guys, now that they are gone, and I'm just left with my confident guys, Apu wanting to let you know something. We are all feeling very confident in the way we are walking through life. But sometimes, guys, something might coming up where our confidence kind of letting us down. Apu giving you an example. Letting us say that you're going for a very new job application. Guys, we are confident that we are the best person for the job, but we are a little nervous because we are not doing the job interview in quite some time. We're not remembering the last time we had to kind of explaining our skill set to someone. So guys, you're not doing what Apu does. Apu, when I'm feeling the nervous, even though confident, feeling the nervous, I'm doing, guys, the yoga. I'm doing the downward dog. I'm doing the sun salutations. I'm doing the breathing exercise, guys, working my diaphragm and relaxing my heart rate. I'm doing the breathe in through the nose. All the oxygen going to your brain that way, right, guys, right? So it's not fucking being brain dead. Then you're exhaling through the mouth. And you're releasing all the oxygen from your lungs. And then your next breath in, your heart rate slowing down, your blood pressure going down. You're very now fucking dangerous weapon because you're confident and calm focused. Guys, some people are not doing this. Some people are feeling the confidence, but they're getting the little bit of nerves and they're saying, well, I know about fixing this. I'm going to have the drink. Now, guys, I'm wanting to letting you know. Guys, confidence, key. Drinking and confidence, not always mixing very well, guys, okay? Example, you're going to job application, you're not doing the downward dog, the sun salutations, you're not doing the breathing, instead you're doing the drink. When you're getting to job, they're going to be like, okay, sir, you're needing to show us how you're performing at your job. If you're having the drink, guys, chances are you're going to be the sloppy, you're not going to fucking be very, very good, and you're not going to be the great person that you normally would be if you were clear, level-headed, and minded, okay? No, you're probably not going to get the job. Letting us pretend that you're having a life partner that you've wanted to pop the question for a very long time. you're feeling the confidence because you know that your life partner loving you, they're putting up with your shit for this long. But you're feeling the nervous because you're like, this big commitment, but I'm ready. So you're taking the drink because you're nervous. Then you're taking your partner, you're getting down on the one knee, right? You're going to say, babe, and then you'll vomit all over her shoes. Chances are that bitch going to fucking move on and finding someone else who don't need to drink to fucking be confident. Guys, Apu needing to letting you know this. Sometimes the drink is okay to just getting a little bit of the nerves settled, just to kind of getting you into the peaceful state. But guys, you're needing to knowing your limit. If you're an operatic singer, okay guys, and you're feeling the nervous and you're taking the drink, you're fucking taking too many. You're going out on stage, you're going to be fucking up your lines, you're going to be messing up your words, you're going to be, oh hey, welcome to the night of the moment, guys. You know, everybody going to be laughing, which great, but guys, they're laughing at you. They're not laughing with you at that point. Guys, and that then will in turn taking away your confidence. So don't needing the drink for confidence, guys. Doing the yoga, doing the breathing, okay? And drink okay in moderation. But don't let it consume you when you're doing something very important to you, guys. Because your confidence does not need it. Your confidence is confident without it. All right, guys. Now I am out. Apu has got something to do, and it involves confidence. I needing to go do the sun salutations. All right, guys. This has been Apu Smith with your motivational speakings of the day on confidence. Apu out. Thanking you, everyone, for tuning in to my motivational message for you. Apu out.
Hell yeah!
One of the greatest Pooh Smear episode.
That was another amazing call in.
You got to be confident.
It's so true, though.
You got to be confident.
Confidence is key, gentlemen. Gentlemen, all the gentlemen out there that are watching the show, all the men, and if we have some, some littler men out there watching the show, then listen, heed this advice. Be confident, okay? Not only do the ladies love it, your employers love it too, okay? They love a confident guy, a guy who's confident in his skill set, all right? Be confident throughout life, gentlemen, okay? And you don't need the liquid courage to do it, okay? You don't need it. According to Apu Smear, all you got to do is a couple downward dogs and a sun salutation. I love how he said it with his accent. That was hilarious. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Listen. We're gonna skip the riff shift tonight, boys. We're skipping the riff shift tonight, okay? The UFC's on, okay? Don Dick invited me out to go watch the fights, and I do kind of want to catch the attempted assassination of Donald Trump tonight. So you know what's going down. You know this is just a big orchestrated fucking gala. This is a movie that we're about to see tonight. Something's going down, okay? But yeah, so like I gotta catch that. You know, I'm sure some people want to catch it. The really good, entertaining fights only start in like the next little bit anyway. So we still got somewhat a little bit of time. But we're gonna hit a segment, guys. We're gonna hit a segment that always rings true and that you can take to the bank every week, okay? And know that you're gonna have a solid tip. That sounded awesome. Solid tips. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is with your solid tip. It is the blue collar tip of the day with none other than Black Hands Stephen McDonald.
Tip your hats. It's time for the blue collar tip of the day with none other than Stephen Blackhands McDonald.
Hey guys, Steve Blackhands McDonald here, and it's time for your blue collar tip of the day. And here it is. You are not as young as you once were. Not saying that I am old by any fucking means, but I will say this. When they say, hey, come fix the shovel, and it's all the way to fuck up Backbreak Bridge, yeah. So it's not so bad the first time you head up there, and then you got to come down, you got to grab something else, bring up there, and then you work a little bit more and realize you need something else to head back up there, and you head back down. You almost fucking break your neck 3 times going down. You find yourself soft-footed at the cusp of 40. Let me know if you relate. That's Steve here, and that's your tip. Try and stay on the ground if you can. It's fucking dangerous.
Steve,
Stay on the ground.
How's your back?
It's fucking dangerous.
How's your back?
My back is fine. My knee, like every time you try and take a step and you get that, like you miss a step and you try and catch it. Yeah.
Listen,
for a good week.
you were talking about being nimble, and little Coraline Jones decided to jump up here. She's like, "Let me show Steve how to be nimble. Look, watch this. She's gonna leap off. Boom! There she goes. You got to get a kitten, Steve, and hopefully, you can learn from it and scale those mountains.
Work, you got to be like a kitten. You got to be like a kitten. Go rock to rock. Just don't think about it. You're on the ground both. Either way.
Watch a documentary on mountain goats or something.
Nope.
The chitty was a great addition there, Joe. The chitty was a great addition.
Those things are incredible animals, man. Mountain goats, like you see the edges that those things walk on. Like those things are insane, dude. No fear either. No fear. The altitude that these motherfuckers climb, like.
That's why whenever I hear people,
you see the ones there where they fall.
Well, let Matt finish his statement.
It's like whenever I hear people say like, "Oh, I've climbed Mount Everest," and it's like, yeah, well, it's like fucking mountain goats naturally know how to do that. It's like you're not doing anything special. Congratulations, you're as skilled as a goat.
Yeah.
And guess what? That goat doesn't need an oxygen tank, pussy.
But yes, Steve. The ones where they're climbing up and you just see them and then just fall thousands of feet and they're just bouncing off the mountain. Or the ones that fall like a good huge distance, dude, and then they just stand up and they're like, shake it off and start climbing again. You gotta watch a documentary on mountain goats, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen.
Or just watch that Alex Honnold climb the Taipei building again.
Yeah, dude.
That was fucked.
That was cool. That was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our final thoughts. This is the part of the show where we wrap things up and we tell you something from the heart. And tonight we're going to start off with Steve McDonald. Steve, your final thought of the evening.
Let's get everybody on the community behind our Pizza Freak guest. If we can maybe help him out, that map idea seems pretty cool. And like, share, and subscribe so we can get more of these kind of guests on here and do some more of this fun stuff.
Hell yeah! Great final thought, Steve. Great final thought. Pat Cardinal, final thoughts for the evening, my friend.
Final thought? I haven't even had a thought. No, I'm just kidding. It was a fun episode. We still didn't figure out who has the best pizza in Cornwall, and that says a lot considering the high quality of pizza we have in Cornwall. So I'll leave the poll up, and I want to see, even if you're just recapping this at a later time, drop a 1 for, what was the poll here? Sorry. 1 for North End, 2 for Louise, 3 for Riverside, or put whatever you think is Cornwall's best pizza in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. We're excited. We will reveal the results of the poll on the next episode. Matt Johnson. Good old Matt Johnson.
Yeah.
Final thoughts of the evening.
I'd just like to reiterate one more time that Baltimore hardcore band End It can go fuck themselves. Banana.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck End It. God damn it. Like I said, Banana Man needs to sue. He got assaulted, all at the hands of a band, all at the command of a band. That's domestic terrorism. Sue those motherfuckers, yo. Sue those motherfuckers.
Sue.
And my final thought of the evening, guys, episode 29. It was a great episode. We had a great guest. And next week is episode 30. 30, guys, the big 3-0. So stay tuned. Next week is going to be a very fun episode. We got something we're dropping next week, so you gotta get into the podcast to find out a little bit what we got going on. We might even be announcing the drop of our merch store. So, guys, stay tuned, stay laughing, and fucking that's a wrap. Until next time.
Hurry up and buy a square to win this damn bike.